Hi, this is Shane Groth, and today we're going to talk about the 60-second outline, which is a fast, intuitive, and versatile way to get those ideas down on paper in more of a structured writing format. It's also a great way to overcome writer's block if you're dealing with that. Welcome to another episode. I've got a special guest with me today, Michael Groth. We just got back. He's my son. We just got back from climbing. Mike, I remember when you came home from college a few years ago and you were doing a paper. And you were doing this outline, which I thought was really cool. I wish I had learned that before. So where did you find out about this outline, or when did you learn about it?
Yeah, I actually learned about it in middle school from Mrs. Romaine was her name.
Okay. Yep. What grade?
I think it was 6th grade English.
Okay, yep. 6th grade English. So, again, last time we talked about how to get ideas, and now, for me at least, there's, if taking the next step, there's always seems to be a hurdle for me. In other words, I've got this idea and I want to get it down on paper. So, but then it's like I'm hesitant. There's like a roadblock there. And this outline method that you have, the 60-second outline method, seems to get over that. So can you just tell me a little bit about how you use it, or was it helpful for you? Did you use it in college? Obviously a few times.
Yeah, usually I've used it with like research papers. If you're just trying to accomplish like a certain task, I guess, or
okay.
You just lay it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you found it helpful as a way to just get out ideas? In other words, to kind of overcome that initial hurdle?
Yeah, definitely. Like, instead of just opening a Word document and just sitting there saying like, okay, I need to start my introduction right now. What am I going to write about?
Yeah.
This is always the first thing I'll do to just get my ideas on paper and
okay.
go from there.
That's what I was so impressed about when I saw you doing it. It was just like boom, and then you started putting down all these ideas, and it looked great. So we're going to have you, we're going to actually have Michael do that. Now, you mentioned you did that for, you've graduated high school, you've got a job now. You said you recently used it for interview. I mean, performance
review.
interview.
Yeah, so this is the most recent example is just my performance review at work. I don't do a lot of writing at work, so this is probably the only writing I've done since college. So.
Okay. Well, let's see how it works. He's going to explain it as we go along, and we'll try to keep the camera on him as he does that.
So first off, I'm just going to start blank piece of paper here. I'm going to start with just a nice circle at the top, and this is going to be your main topic. So here, I'm going to have my review. It's my performance review at work.
So he's doing this on the spot
right.
of his review.
So then I'm just going to have, from there, all I want is 3 lines. And these are going to be just 3 basic ideas. Any 3 ideas that you can think about. I'm just going to add quick circles like this. And now I just know, okay, so I'm thinking about my review. And I can bring up 3 points about my performance at work or what I would like to speak to. So I'll say teamwork. I'll say accountability, kind of escaping the circle there. And I'll say candor, speaking up.
So these are the 3 main points you want to come across.
Yep. So these are pretty much, you can look at this as like, this is the task that I want to accomplish.
Okay.
And these are like my paragraphs that I'm going to kind of be speaking to.
Great.
Right? And then from here, for just each of these, just to get some structure in there, some content, I'll know I want 3 ideas coming off of each of these, right?
Okay.
So from here, you can just start saying 3 points that you want that will speak to your teamwork. And then, of course, your teamwork is going to speak to the main point, which is your review.
Okay.
Right.
So these are like, would these be, each of these would be a separate paragraph then? Like if you're doing a writing, using it as a writing, or how would you use it in writing?
So how I would look at it is, this is your main topic, right? This is going to be what the whole point of why you're writing.
Okay.
These you can look at are your paragraphs, and I would look at this like just in the most simplistic way. Each of these could be a sentence that you could speak to.
Okay. Sentence or an idea or whatever.
Right,
You're
yeah.
fleshing out. Okay.
Exactly.
Great.
Right? So then I would find 3 points for each of these,
Okay.
and just build my body of what I'm writing through there.
Okay.
And then these 3 points are what I'm going to speak to in my introduction. And
Okay.
then also what I'm going to wrap up with in my conclusion. Because again, these 3 are getting back to my main point.
Okay, great. Great. So there you have it. Quick, easy way to go from idea stage to structured time. But what I like about it, it's so quick.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
like you said, you don't have to open up a Word file. You don't have to get your computer open. You can grab a sheet of paper and get it down. What about, I like the tactile feel on it.
Yeah,
like-
it kind of just, it gets you in the zone, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, you see your work. You've got something to show for your thinking because it's on paper.
For sure, yeah.
Okay. So we'd like to hear your ideas. What do you think about the 60-second outline? Does that work for you? Give it a try, see if it does. Or do you have any other ideas about outlining that have been helpful for you that you can share with other writers? So thanks again for joining us. It's fun having you with us. And thank you, Michael, for being our guest on the show today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And until then, keep writing. Take care.